You're not going to turn my funeral into a political event like the Democrats just did with Jesse Jackson. Yo, that was so embarrassing. Like, really humiliating. You didn't even know Jesse Jackson was all about Trump. It started with Kamala. She got up there, cackled her way through a Trump bash, which I could kind of forgive. Because let's be honest, Kamala's only in church for the free wine. And we know that. But then up comes Obama, who knows Trump was lifelong friends with Jesse Jackson, gave the Rainbow Coalition office space in his buildings back in the 80s. And Obama gets up there and goes, we're living in dark times. Dark times, he says. We got the lowest recorded rate in history. Inflation's down. Just got the biggest tax cuts ever. And by the way, we're sending the instead of money, like you did, Obama, you nutbag. But anyway, the only way we're living through dark times is if Big Mike forgot to pay the electric bill at one of your 3 mansions this month. You race bait. But I digress, because Biden closed this circus out by getting up there, screaming and yelling about Trump, and then telling an entire audience of black people that he has a club foot, but he's smarter than them, which I can assure you, not a really smart thing to say. Okay, that being said, I will forgive Joe because he was very shaken by Jesse Jackson, and he did send his warmest condolences to Jesse's brothers, Michael, Jermaine, and Tito. See you on TV tonight, 10 o'clock. Shannon Bream, Tommy Lahren, Aaron Berg, Charles McBee. Gonna be a banger if these chubby chasers don't get me first.
Do not bring your politics out of respect to Reverend Jesse Jackson and the life that he lived to these homegoing services. Right. Come respectful and come to say thank you. But these homegoing services are welcome to all. Democrat, Republican.
Yes, we all witness how Obama and some Democrat politicize Jesse Jackson funeral. I think this was humiliating to a lot of people. I saw different reactions on social media, like you have seen at the beginning of this video. At some point, I began to ask myself, like, why were Democrats use this to politicize after the son clearly made it at the beginning that they should not politicize this because it's open for Republican and Democrat. It was actually like it was a Democrat something. Yeah, because Kamala spoke, Biden spoke, Obama took it to another level. Everybody was just there, like they're listening to a political rally. They forgot that this was actually a funeral. Instead of people to talk about the funeral, they are talking about Obama's speech or this, how they use it to call Trump's name and to disrespect his base. That is insane and crazy.
Each day we wake up to some new assault on our democratic institutions. Another setback to the idea of the rule of law. An offense to common decency. Every day you wake up to things you just didn't think were possible. Each day we're told by those in high office to fear each other and to turn on each other, and that some Americans count more than others, and that some don't even count at all. Everywhere we see greed and bigotry being celebrated, and bullying and mockery masquerading as strength. We see science and expertise denigrated, while ignorance and dishonesty and cruelty and corruption are reaping untold rewards. Every single day we see that, and it's hard to hope in those moments. So it may be tempting to get discouraged, to give in to cynicism. It may be tempting for some to compromise with power and grab what you can, or even for good people to maybe just put your head down and wait for the storm to pass. But this man, Reverend Jesse Louis Jackson, inspires us to take a harder path. His voice calls on each of us to be heralds of change, to be messengers of hope, to step forward and say, send me. Wherever we have a chance to make an impact, whether it's in our school, or our workplaces, or our neighborhoods, or our cities. Not for fame, not for glory, or because success is guaranteed, but because it gives our life purpose. Because it aligns with what our faith tells us God demands. And because if we don't step up, no one else will. How fortunate we were that Jesse Jackson answered that call. What a great debt we owe to him. May God bless Reverend Jackson. May he rest in eternal peace. God bless you. Each other and to turn on each other, and that some Americans count more than others, and that some don't even count at all. Everywhere we see greed and bigotry being celebrated.
Yes, I see a lot of people. Oh, the great divider has spoken. Oh, the great divider has spoken. This is all I see on social media. When you take a look at people's impression of Obama, it clearly shows you people don't really see him the way people actually used to. Obama is just like a normal person. Obama cannot speak to a lot of people and they listen. Reason, even Kamala could not win. Obama did campaign for Kamala everywhere. Talk about black people did not even listen to that because they are weak. They don't fall into all this. Some called him the great divider, and that is the truth. If you watch all this speech, you can clearly see the division he is struggling to bring. Oh, they see some people to be, try to make us Trump doesn't care about a certain group of people. That is what he's trying to do here. And this race baiting is just something he's fond of. Crazy, right? I'm not seeing a lot of people complaining about race issue, but you must always get this from them. What they actually expect Obama to speak up on, he is not doing that. People are saying, why is Obama quiet? Why is he not talking about what is currently going on? Some says he gave this country money because of that, because of this. This is what they want him to talk about, but he is now silent. He has not even put out a single tweet about the whole situation. Instead, he is here, causing division the more, using a funeral to do politics. If they actually want a venue to do politics, they should organize something. Use the event to talk politics, not using this venue to do this. It gets boring every single time when I see this Democrat doing this. Seriously, it's crazy. I posted this video a few hours ago for people who never saw that. I want to appreciate your support, sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. And please, remember to always share the videos. For the short clips you see at the end, that is for the white algorithm. You can always skip things.
What did you think of the trap that Trump laid in the State of the Union address, where he, just show the tape there, because I think it's self-explanatory. And the Democrats didn't stand. I mean, obviously, it's a deliberate trap, because they always played these games of Simon Says there at the State of the Union.
Well, I think you and I agree on this is all performative.
Through to get here. Trump, go Trump. Hey Murphy,
USA. This is a sick person in the first.
I was there, and it was as horrific as I thought it would be.
She wasn't the only one. Look at SOT 35, CNN's Abby Phillip.
But he utilized almost like these game show type moments where you're seeing awards being presented.
They're just so disgusting.
Of course, he chose who did not vote in his favor.
Everyone's hand. Everyone. There's the Chief Justice. All of them got their hands shaken to the point where they had to come back on the air and say this in SOT 33.
But we should point out as he walks in, he's pretty close to the justices again as he comes down on the floor, that he did shake their hands there this evening.
Moment. No, that's not what happened at all.
Wayne passenger in North. Our first priority is Americans rather than illegal on either of those two. I think they took his bait.
Can take away from the joyous moment as all Americans. And why are they putting a medal?
Oh, he's already under scrutiny for 1,000 reasons. Viral Patel posted this on X.
People on the left are absolutely losing their minds.
Because now it's our job.
I get suspicious when anybody, whether it's
no one should be above scrutiny.
I think that Whoopi Goldberg, you might want to think. Isn't that whole testimony?
Don't use it as a platform.
Person's home, it's very easy to.
This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today.
The country's in such emotional turmoil.
And Republicans on both sides.
So amazing. And wasn't it so great?
Witness at Jesse Jackson funeral from Obama, from Biden, and the